Yeah, exactly. Like you just slow. Your heart rate gets slower. It's just it slows everything down, and it helps me a lot with that whole thing. I also think that when you have a panic attack or when you have anxiety and you try to calm down, I learned it a lot. I read a lot about how to deal with anxiety or how to help others. For example, the panic attack. It's like super important that the person who has a panic attack, feels themselves. So that's the first thing I learned there is make that person feel themselves, by, little, not pain of course, but touching little things so they know. So that's one of the first things. You go for breathing exercises and make that person feel themselves. That helps a lot, especially for those people who have issues with with reality or stuff like that, when they start to catastrophize or so. And then it's that's really helpful. So I that's the base stuff. Yeah, video. I'm pretty sure it will if you do it once, the breathing, and then you do the second time, you'll notice that you can breathe in more. No, I would gently pinch them. For example, if I had a patient with a with a panic attack, then I usually put my hand on their arm, and I just slightly, not painful, I just slightly do that so they feel my fingers on the arm and focus on the movement of the fingers. Not painful, a little harder, but just so to get their focus. So they know I'm here, it's real, I'm here, I'm not alone. Because often if you have a panic, you get in this tunnel vision, and then it's super helpful to have someone like an anchor. And when they touch you, it's very helpful. And if I have a panic attack, I always try a lot, but it doesn't really help. I don't know. I tried a lot. Usually I kind of just curl up in my bed and I scream in a pillow. That's what I like to do. But pinching myself or so does not really help me. But apparently it helps when someone else does it for you. Or not pinching, but holding, body contact, helping you to feel yourself. That helps when another person does that. If you do it on your own, I think then that's not the same magic. It does not really help. At least not me. So yeah. But that's the stuff. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, I know. In my latest YouTube video, I explained the 4-7-8 breathing and also did some calming techniques and stuff like that. Yeah. I actually wanted to do a different YouTube video, but I felt I really wanted to do that. Of course, it won't get as much traffic as at e-leaking, for example, but I did not really care. It was, mental health and that whole thing is important for me, and I wanted to do that. Just felt yeah, actually, video. Azumi and Odin don't do so much, but Katalea, she notices immediately when I get nervous. As soon as I get nervous and I feel it in my throat, I feel like she knows at the same moment. Then she always comes up to me, she sits on my lap, she puts her front paws over my shoulders and puts her head here. So cute. And then I hold her, and that helps me a lot. I guess it's also some way of, feeling. Yeah, so usually, or she sits on my lap and then I hug her and put my head on her head. So she notices immediately when I feel bad. It's insane. If I get nervous, immediately. She comes over and she sits down on my lap, just and then she sits down like a statue and she doesn't move away. So good. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Foxhound. That's the nasty stuff about panic attacks. Yep, exactly. Thank you, Jeppy, for the sub again. Yeah, it's not real, but your body makes it feel like it's real. For example, you feel like you're you can't breathe. You can breathe, but your body makes you feel like you really cannot, and that makes things really hard to calm yourself. Yep. She was really independent? Yeah, Azumi is ultra independent. She's like a cat. Like, give her food. She will even tell you when she's hungry. She tells you when she wants to go out. She wants to sleep in my bed, but besides that, she really does her own thing during the day. Odin loves to be close to me, but he's also very independent. They can get along really well alone. Katalea she's the opposite. She's a mama girl. You just notice I have her since, you know, when I got her as a pupper, I took a vacation from work, like an unpaid vacation for longer. It was like 2 months or so. And yeah, you notice that. She's my shadow. I always thought Odin is close, but Katalea is like, she sleeps on my pillow, we sleep arm in arm. She's around me all the time. Unless I stream, then she's not. Yeah, she's very, very cuddly. She's the opposite of independent. No, Pandu, Katalea was always like that. And I would never, she didn't get any training like emotional support dogs. My other dogs, I trained them in regards of being emotional support dogs for my patients. So they know how to handle panic attacks, they know how to behave, be calm, be kind, don't do weird shit. They do that. And Katalea didn't get that, because when I got Katalea, I was at that point not working, and I was not really sure what I want to do afterwards. Then I came up with volunteering when Corona happened. That was all super spontaneous. She didn't get any training like that. She is just extremely full of love and very protective, and when she I think if she notices that my heart is like faster, and when she just I don't know, when she feels I get nervous or if my voice races, then she's there. She protects. I never trained her that. That's just her behavior. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I can get Azumi in. Yeah, she's the only one I would trust, because here are a lot of cables and chaos, and Odin is derpy and Katalea is a tornado, so Azumi is the only one I trust having her here. Oh, yeah, I hope it's a good surprise, Provel. Yeah, that's true, I know. That's true. Yeah, but Katalea is like, yeah, she's really protective. So that goes, yeah, it's, you know, with ASMR streams, it's fine to have them in the background, but in this room, it, you know, here's a lot of cable stuff going on. It's crazy, and I can't really afford to have a dog run around and their curly tail gets a cable, drags him with them, and everything falls over. Rather not. Rather not. Yeah, but Katalea is... Of course they're allowed on the couch. Come on. I bought this couch literally for the dogs. Come on, you know me. No, it's for their own safety. You know, there are the cables from the mic on the floor, from the mouse, from the webcam, from the extension, from the USB cord. The TV has a cable, the lamp here has a cable because I have no proper lamp here, and it all goes through the wall, so it goes literally across the room, and that's not something where I want the doggos to play. Hachiko, yeah, I did. 9 out of 10 people on the street approach and be like, oh, is that Hachiko? No, that's literally not the same dog breed. Uncurl the tails. Yeah, well, Azumi uncurls her tail. If she notices she walks somewhere that is like in her way, she uncurls her tail all the way. But only her. Odin doesn't do it. Katalea doesn't do it. If something gets in their tail, they drag it with them. Doesn't matter if it's a treat, a toy, a cable, or a TV. Yeah, Nakita. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Like, technically same looking, just like 14 kilo heavier. Yeah, they're uncommon. I mean, Shibas are more common now through the meme. Akitas are not so common though, but I mean, they're hard to handle, you know? They have the similar personality as a Shiba, so they're definitely not easy to handle. Plus, they can be around 60 kilo easy. And, you know, having a bitchy Shiba, that's one thing. Having a bitchy Akita, that's serious. That's why, you know, it's just a big dog thing. Yep. Aw, thank you, Golden. Most positive? I don't know, I feel like currently I'm the happiest when I'm like sleepy, when it's time to get up, or when I go to bed and I have Azumi and Katalea both cuddling in bed with me. I think in that moment I'm the happiest. Yeah. I mean, I have zero personal space in my bed, but I don't really need it. So it's cool. And, you know, then sometimes I have, you know, one here, and then we cuddle, and no matter on which side I roll, I have a Shiba where I can bury my face in the fur. I think I'm the happiest there. I'm pretty happy with the doggers. I mean, I gotta say, Azumi, she doesn't always listen when I call her, for example. Unless you have food, then she does. But that's just natural stubbornness of Shiba. It's okay, because literally everything else, because she does wonderful. Odin, 100% perfect. There's nothing ever. He's just a wholesome dog. With Katalea, I started doing patience training, which actually works really well. So that's one thing I wanted to work on. She's like really greedy and really impatient and hectic. And I started patience training a while ago. And yeah, that's going well. She's like really improving quick and awesome. We do that every day, twice usually. And that works really good. Yeah, that's the only thing. I'm not the person who feels like the dog has got to know a lot of tricks or so, but I think things are important that affect the everyday life and are necessary to know. For example, Katalea too. You know, not deep dive in her food bowl in the moment when I put the food in and eat it like a vacuum cleaner. So we worked on that, and she's doing really good. Yeah. Stop, Caesar. I meditated for a while. Nowadays, I gotta admit, I don't have the time. Yeah, but I do breathing exercises and stuff like that. Yeah, so she's really good. Nowadays, when she gets her food, she sits down and she waits, and she gives me the paw, and she waits, and I can pet her, and she will wait as long as necessary, and then only will eat the treat or the food or whatever it is until I say, okay, go. So that's great. I wish I would have kept it on video, how she was at the start, because the change is like summer and winter. It would have been worth to upload it. But of course I didn't record it. Good night, wolves. Sweet dreams. Thanks for being around today. It's like, yeah, I'm very happy with that. Bad habits? Yeah. Azumi loves to eat her shit. Incredibly hard to break. I still have to talk to her while she's pooping, else she will eat her shit, or at least attempt to do it. I don't know why. I mean, they get wonderful food. I cook for them every day. But she just really freaking loves to eat shit. Yep. That's a hard habit to... And I mean, I did not break it in that term. I broke it by talking to her. And she knows she's not allowed, right? So when I talk to her, she knows I see her, and then she does not attempt doing it. But sometimes you see she's pooping, and then she's like... And I'm like, Azumi, I see you. And then she's like... And then she walks away. But I see that look that she's thinking of it for 1 or 2 seconds. Yep. Yeah, it seems like it really, yeah. And Odin does not have any bad habits at all. Not at all. For Catalea it was the greediness, but we're working on that currently. Yeah, exactly, Thunder. Yeah. When it's really cold and she goes on the balcony in the dogger toilet and it's really cold, I can't dare to go outside. And then I have the light on to the balcony so I can see her. And then I will stand at the window right next to the toilet and I will literally every few seconds when she moves, I will like burp, burp, knock with my fingernails against the glass because then she knows I see her. So because whenever she sniffs, I'm like and then she knows I keep track on her. That's true, yeah, that's true. He has no flaws. Yeah. Project days for the future? No, not really. I mean, TikTok was the latest thing I wanted to start doing, and I did. So currently it's all about maintaining. I feel like at some point, let's be real, if you do a certain amount of things, you can't always do more and do more because the day just has 24 hours, right? And at some point, it's enough. And too much more would be too much. And then it's all about maintaining. It's just like when you do work out or whatever. At some point, you have the stage where you're like, okay, this is cool. And then it's about maintaining. And, you know, I feel like maintaining is just as important as reaching goals in the first place. Sometimes even harder. You know, I know a lot of people who go for goals and they work really hard for a while. Then, you know, it doesn't matter if it's like for a job, for work or whatsoever, but at some point, you know, they're not consistent anymore and then they fall back or stop doing or get inconsistent. So I think consistency and maintaining is just as important. Oh. So that's all I do. Maintain. Oh, that's sweet, Crisis. Yeah, your parents, I bet they're happy to see you. And you get cows with a dog, so it's a win-win. Yeah. Hey, Anna. Yeah, for today. I was recording YouTube here earlier. That's why the setup is still here. Yeah. Maybe I mean, I don't know if I'll do a stream in that setup tomorrow again. It depends. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. But I want to record YouTube again tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do it tonight or tomorrow. Depends how I'll have energy. My hair? Yeah. I currently am not annoyed of my long hair. So currently I think growing it to like here would be nice. I think that should like take a year. And then probably maintain it there. Yeah. A good habit I have that people could benefit of. Oh, fuck, I don't know. I don't think there's... I mean, it's pretty individual, right? I don't know if I have a lot of stuff people benefit of, TVH. I personally feel like I don't, but I'm sure if you ask the right people, they can probably give you one or two things. But I personally don't feel like I have a lot of stuff to give that is very valuable in terms of, wow, I'm benefiting from that. Nah, I don't feel like... Hey, Orion. I'm alright. Thank you. Thank you. But... yeah. It's just, yeah. That's just it. Yeah. I got honesty to give. Take that or leave, I don't have much more. And I can make decent pizza. I guess if you ask my friends, that's definitely something they benefit of. Good pizza and lasagna. Yep. But I think I'm gonna pack my bags for today and go offline. I just saw it's like 5 hours up already. It's like 30 after midnight. I think I'll decide if I want to record a video tonight or not for YouTube or so. It's like, you know, I gotta eat something before, and then probably just gonna record something, I think. Oh, yes, Ando, I love that. Yes. Yay. Yay. Oh, wonderful, Chris. Yes, get lasagna. So yeah, by social link to the chat, you know how it goes. Same stuff as usual. Ah, hey Muku, hello, thank you. Yeah, I'll try to create some cool YouTube video for you now. Wish me luck. If I'm lucky, I can upload it tomorrow or Friday. Yay! Thanks a lot for having me today. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day / night / evening. And yeah, I'll be back online tomorrow. I don't know yet if I'm gonna do it here or in the other setup. It depends how I get along with recording, but yeah, we'll see. Definitely tomorrow, rather ASMR only or ASMR and just chatting. So one of these two. And yeah, that being said, sweet dreams, good night, and thanks a lot for having me. Hi.